We've got a news alert for you. Ray Rice, the running back for the Baltimore Ravens, has been fired from the team and indefinitely suspended from the entire National Football League. This after graphic and disturbing video surfaced. That's him punching his wife, who was then his fiancée, in the face, knocking her out in an elevator. Now, the incident happened last February in Atlantic City. After the dispute, the couple got married a month later. And Rice agreed to join counseling. So upon further review, Tracy, the NFL, listen, I don't know if they saw this video, but we all knew the situation. We all saw him dragging her out of the elevator, but they waited until today to take real serious action. So do we applaud them, or do we say, you know what, too little, too late for all of them?
They had no choice. The uproar was unbelievable. Once TMZ put this video out there, we don't know, to your point, whether the NFL actually saw the video before Roger Goodell made his call to suspend him.
But even before this, a two-game suspension.
2 games is, look, Roger Goodell's going to look back on this and say, this was the biggest mistake I made as commissioner. It is a huge black eye on the NFL. And you know what? The Ravens, too. Shame on them, because they were out there supporting him. They had fans supporting him. Shame on the Ravens as well.
Shame on every single one. I don't think applauding Roger Goodell or the NFL is the right word at all. They don't deserve any applause at this point. They should have acted. Listen, if TMZ can get that video, they could have gotten that video much earlier. I mean, there was an investigation going on in this. I don't believe them for 1 second that they could not.
Well, the NFL claims, NFL spokesperson claims that they did not get this video until today, that they asked the police. I don't believe them. I bashed Goodell last week. I'm going to bash him again. You're going to suspend a guy 16 games for smoking marijuana. That's legal in some states, but 2 games for beating the heck out of a girl. That is disgusting to me.
Disgusting.
Deplorable. I think even that we're showing it is deplorable. I think I can't even watch it. It's so upsetting. And I think that we should take every action to protect women. And I think that the NFL should do that. I think they need counseling. I think every single professional athlete needs counseling.
They put money above, money and talent above everything else?
There's a lot of industries that do that,
Charles.
There's a lot of industries.
They did. Not now. Now they're taking the steps that they should have taken. And you know what? This is going to be very helpful for women all over this country because it shows that it's not right.
I tweeted about this earlier today, and more than one person said, well, it really isn't the NFL's, it's not their business. Someone said it, my employer can never dictate what I do in my personal life.
It is their business because they're role models and they're citizens that children and everyone are watching, and they have to stand up to a
But that's
higher
a big
moral
argument.
level.
I have a lot of my friends, same thing. You know, they're not backing what happened here, but they say, listen, you know, if the normal job, if whatever you do outside, you know, that's in the court of law. What do you come to work and do your job?
Well, hopefully and she did turn around and marry him after that.
But there are cameras everywhere now. You're being watched at all times. I mean, note to self: be careful of what you're doing. And
but at this point, he should be banned for life from the NFL.
I absolutely agree with you, Tracy.
That would be the right thing for Roger to
He can't try to rehabilitate himself and come back 2 years from now?
No, because I think it's more about Roger Goodell
Essentially, he is banned, though, Tracy, because there's no team out there that's going to sign him at any point. They cannot bring him on. He's an older running back. Nobody's ever going to sign him again.
You're right.
Yeah, and so you still think he should be Roger Goodell, $44 million a year?
I think just a little overpaid.
Okay, just a little bit. Tracy, free markets or what? You're taking, now you're dim a little.
No, I mean, look, free markets. This was a bad decision.
It was. It really was. It's outrageous. And you know what, though? It's sometimes, you know, you try to find that line between what people do in private and in person, but in things like this, particularly sports, where taxpayers pay for arenas, and they represent so much of communities, I think that might be the one gray area where you say, yeah, it's part of the public domain, at least from an opinion PR point.